What is going on, guys and girls? Welcome back to CK2, the Succession game. For those of you who don't know what that means, I'll explain it real quick. Basically, it's a special form of multiplayer in which you play single player. I know that sounds weird, but it does make sense if you think about it. Basically, every person that is part of Succession game simply plays one character, and upon the death of that character, you save the game and hand the save over to the next person, to your successor, and that person then does the same thing, plays only one character, saves the game at that character's death, and hands it over to the next person. Now, right now, this is actually my second term in this Succession series. You can watch all of my, ancestors, and even myself, my first character, if you click the playlist link that I've left in the description. And if that for some reason doesn't work, you can obviously check out these other videos on my channel, or you can check out the channels of the other people that participate in this Succession series. Now, all of them will be in the description. Now, one other thing I want to mention right off the bat, for those of you who might not know, who might have just found out about my channel, I tend to roleplay my series, specifically in Crusader Kings 2. So what that means is that I will mostly play by the traits of my characters, and as a consequence, I sometimes make decisions that are not optimal from like a player's point of view. So one of the things I did previously in this round, actually, I gave away the title of the Filkeret to my daughter at the point. And that is something you wouldn't usually do because you give power away, but I try to, do it, or I try to make decisions from the perspective of the character that I play as, and sometimes, that's just a bad decision, or just not an optimal decision, let's say like that. So that's just something I wanted to mention right off the bat, and we actually have a very interesting situation right now, because we are playing as Emperor Bastarda, of Medel Havsrike. I hope I said that correctly. I'm not sure. I think this is maybe Swedish. What it's supposed to mean is Mediterranean Empire, and it's quite interesting because when I last played our realm, we were the King of Sardo, the King of Sardinia. We basically held Sardinia, Corsica. We had Malta, which was very important to me. I think we had the Balears under control, and we had Western Crete, which we still hold. That's kind of funny, actually. But now we obviously hold a lot more. In fact, I can even highlight nation. And if we just look at these territories, the name Mediterranean Empire makes sense. But if we zoom out a little bit, we actually realize we hold more than just the lands in the south. We actually have, Sweden, parts of Norway. We even have lands in the British Isles, so I'm not too sure if that name fits that well, considering our lands over here. But yeah, we'll see what we do about that. Now, in this particular case right now, we are Emperor Bastarda, but we're only 10 years old, as you can see. And we also don't really have too many traits at the moment. We're just playful and indolent. We will obviously develop a character as time goes on, or a personality, I should say. Our character will develop a personality, and that's going to be cool. It's going to be specifically cool because I'll be able to shape it myself, but for the time being, while we're still a child, I will take the role of King Bastarda. So we have Emperor Bastarda and King Bastarda, so at least the name doesn't change, and we'll play and will make decisions out of his point of view, because he's currently the regent, he's the adult in the room, basically, and so we're going to have to look at his traits for the first part of this series to make decisions. So we see that this guy's a skilled tactician, he's brave, he's ambitious, he's honest, he's wroth, chaste, diligent, and stressed. So I would say quite a decent man for sure, but this one in particular is going to be interesting. Also, we have a hunting dog, or, the king has a hunting dog. He also has a lack of funds, and his family is imprisoned. I'll get to that in a second. But yeah, let's quickly go back to Emperor Bastarda here. Obviously, we don't really have too many traits that are important right now, but I hope that we'll have some nice events that will help us, shape an actual, or yeah, create an actual personality that's fun. So at the moment, I don't have any great plans, but I do have some as King Bastarda, but I'll get to them slowly now. If you see me struggling, or if you hear me struggling right now, it's because there's many things that I have on my mind right now. I have written down a couple of them as well, but I'm not quite sure where to start, so I guess I'll just hop right in. We did, well, my ancestor, who was Emperor Tyke the Great, he committed suicide yesterday, apparently, and that is how we inherited. But he was also the one who conquered Sweden, or should I say maybe reconquer Sweden for the Germanic faith. So you see, beforehand, all of these lands, well, a lot of them were Catholic, and the rulers were Catholic as well. So that was really cool, but that has left us with a little bit of a chaotic situation. As you can see, we are over our domain size, and, well, there's other things we need to address as well. So, let's do that. Let's start very, very basic. We have our council here. Obviously, we have our regent on the council. We can't fire him. Not that I would want to, but, you know, well, we can't, even if we wanted to. Our chancellor, I think, is the best that we have right now, so we're gonna keep him there. Although Jarl Gironca of Genoa would like us a lot more. I think we're fine with leaving Bjorn at the moment. Probably, yeah, it's probably fine. Okay, so we'll leave our marshal. We have our steward, who we can probably find a better one here. We have the war chief of the Jomsvikings. That's very cool. That is actually very cool. Yeah, I think we definitely want him on the council. He is a powerful vassal as well. And yeah, he would actually like us a lot more if he was on the council. So let's go ahead and do that. Then we need a spy master. I'm going to go with my half-brother, the chief of Malta, who is also currently our heir. So yeah, I guess it makes a lot of sense to have him on the council as well, even though he doesn't like us all that much. So let's put him on there too. What's his deal? Why does he hate us so much? Title claimant, ambitious, envious. Yeah, so having him as our spy master could potentially be bad, but I just trust in him right now that he doesn't try and kill us. We will get rid of the duchies at some point. And then as our seer, I'm going to go with our Filkia. She was the one to call for the Great Holy War as well. So, I mean, not because of that, just because of her title. She definitely needs to be on the council. Even though if she's not the best, that's fine. Okay, now I want you to probably hunt apostates? I don't know. Maybe research cultural tech. Probably just gonna have you convert stuff. Yeah, let's actually, you know what? You're gonna convert these lands. That's fine. And then our steward, the Jomsvikings, I want you to collect taxes in Granada, which is our capital. We previously had our capital in Malta, or at least I moved it to Malta. Malta, oh, still has the lighthouse as well. This is where our half-brother is actually currently ruling. Yeah, that's cool. I started this lighthouse back when I was playing as Chief or Filkia Gandalf, and it was apparently finished, and it's actually still under construction right now. Let's quickly check out the history here. So we can see Gandalf, yeah, started construction, then Gironca took over, Gnupa took over, Chief took over, he then finished the construction and renamed the lighthouse as well. Very cool. Then we had Arnfast, who constructed the giant banners and started construction of stage 2 and added the royal apartments. Then our father took over, and then, yeah, we took over, and it's almost completed. So perhaps we're going to finish stage 2 here. That's going to be really cool. Oh, sex appeal. Very nice. Now we've got something else as well, some other great works. We've got a statue of Chief. This is the Malta Lighthouse. The statue of Chief, the Sword of Tyr. He was the one, I believe, who conquered Iberia, or at least, well, Andalusia, whatever, these parts. So he's got a statue dedicated to himself with fire, an underground furnace, and a tavern. Very cool. And we have the ruins of the Apostolic Palace over here. So, yeah, Rome has been taken. That's new as well. And this has now been looted. Very cool. And we have a Merchant Republic over here in control. And this Grand Mayor seems to be our advisor as well. Okay, that's fine. Good. Awesome. What is next? There was something else I wanted to do. Right, we have... So, hold on. We have appointed our council. You're just going to scheme. That's fine. Some minor titles. We definitely need a court physician. I'll pick... Yeah, Chief of Tarragona. Why not? Let's have him here. Court Jester. We don't need a law speaker. What is this? Memorizes the law of the realm and serves as its highest judicator. Well, that should be our regent, for sure. Then we've got other titles we'll keep. Herdman, Ruler's Trusted Companions in Arms, and Court Tutor. Court Tutor should be someone who knows what's going on. Perhaps a 50-year-old. Yeah, she has a lot of experience. Why not? Let's have her here. And then we'll probably need some better commanders. Jarl Gironca, for sure. And then, yeah, 2 Marshal. That's terrible. The Yums Vikings, a Steward, sure. Wow, we have so many Marshal spots. The Mayor of Latium. Okay, that seems decent for now. Probably gonna switch you out as well. Okay, although that's not as important at the moment, I guess. We could skip over that as well. But I'm actually interested in going to war relatively soon. So, it actually is more important than you might think. Okay, so that's all done. We have a duchy that we can create. Don't think I'm going to be doing that right now. We have too many duchies, so we need to give them out. But first, let's set a crown focus here in Granada. Okay, that's all good so far. Our council is discontent. That's fine. We are currently not at war, but we will go to war very soon. Now, before we do that, though, I need to give out some more titles. Now, here's my plan. Bastarda, he is a very ambitious man, and he has gotten... Well, he's basically ruling our empire in everything but name, right? We're the emperor, but we're 10 years old. We're basically the puppet, and that's how I want to play it, in a way. Now, this is a playstyle that's actually... I've done before in my series as the North Sea Empire, where I played as the descendants of Harold Hardrada. I actually had a situation as well where my strongest vassal, the King of Lotharingia, was my regent as well, and his name was Aestin the Dragon. It was really, really cool. I highly recommend you guys check that one out as well, because we also played as a long time as the regent, and yeah, that was a very interesting dynamic as well. So we're going to do the same thing here, and yeah, Bastarda's ambition here, I think, would be to, yeah, strengthen the position of himself and of his children. So, what I'm going to be doing is, I'm going to give out some lands to Arnie. He has lands over here in Sardinia, and we have a province over in Sardinia as well. So I'm going to grant him, he's, by the way, married to our half-sister. We're going to grant him the, where is it? The County of Taurus. There you go. Include lower titles, and you'll get the Kingdom of Sardo as well. Now, we can give out the kingdom because we're currently an emperor, so that makes sense. As you can see, yeah, Bastarda would be for it, and there's other people on the council who would be for it as well. Why are you against it? You'll just oppose us, and this guy, yeah, doesn't want to grant our dynasty titles. That's fine. He's overruled. Very good. So, we've got the support of Osiris as well, so this all makes sense. Good. So let's do that first. Again, this does not strengthen me as a player right now, but I like the idea. I like the story behind it. So that's very cool. Then we still have too many titles that we need to give out. And so the second thing I want to do is I want to make Chief, the second son of King Bastarda. I want to make him the King of Sweden. Now, this is also, and the other reason I want to do this is because this is so far away. Having lands over here, while our actual realm, the Mediterranean Empire, is over here, doesn't really make too much sense for me. So I want to have strong vassals here, strong kings who can govern these lands themselves. By the way, this is our retinue, I believe. So let's gather them. Yeah, let's gather them upland. Maybe get some ships here as well, and then bring them back south, because I want to keep our the center of our realm. I want to have the center of our attention focused in the southern realm, or in the southern part of our realm for sure. This is like an outlier. So yeah, we've got plenty of territory up here, and I'm thinking about giving these lands to the young Prince Chief. He's only 14, so maybe I should wait a little bit. yeah, I probably will hold on just a little bit. And there's other things I want to do. Currently, Bjorn is our guardian. I want that to change. I want that Bastarda will take over our guardianship. Nope. There you go. And Bastarda, can you do it yourself? Yes, very cool. So again, he just wants his influence over us. He wants to make sure that we grow up a proper person, basically. Now, he also currently has lack of funds, so he's likely gonna take some money from our treasury. I'll represent this in a gift, or yeah, by sending him a gift later on. But first, here's one thing we can do. We can declare war to free captives. Basically, let me quickly show you what's going on right here. Bastarda's wife is captured by Sultan Khalid, and so are his daughters, Gila and Ulfhildr, as well as one of his concubines as well. So he definitely has reason. He just lost a war against Khalid, but yeah, he definitely has reason to declare war again, and so I think he's going to try and get this back as quickly as possible. So what we'll do is we'll immediately declare war, free captives. Now, I believe that, yeah, if we are successful, we gain prestige, money, and all of the prisoners will be released. I think that there might be a chance that he gives in so that we don't have to fight. That is possible. We'll see if it works. So everyone, again, is for this war, except for our half-brother. He's just kind of pissed off, but that's fine. So be it. Yeah, we still have got other things to do. That's fine. Now, basically, I'm going to raise these men, 12,000. They're basically, yeah, King Bastarda's troops. I'll be using them. I'll have Ingemar lead the troops. Probably this cannibal Gironca lead one center, well, one flank as well. And then Toste, another one of our kinsmen, heir to the Kingdom of Denmark. Why not have him lead some troops too? And we'll make our way straight to Marrakesh. I think 12,000 men should be enough because you only have 8,000. That's fine. Okay. Let me quickly check out what else I need to do. Right. I wanted to also check our treasury because we have tons of stuff in here, a lot of which we can't use. So I wanted to give out some of these things. Now, this will be able to use once we get older, but for now I've realized yeah, King Bastarda doesn't have anything himself, so let's we can't actually give him anything just now, but the King of Sardo, we can give him some lands. We can also offer a non-aggression pact. Standard bearer, that could be interesting, but no, I wanted to give you an artifact. The Armor of the Great Hero I'm gonna keep. The Sword from Heaven. This sword I'm probably going to keep myself. We have the French Battle Axe of the Cross, given to some person by the Pope. The Great Sword of the Papacy. Okay, there's a lot of interesting things. I probably want to give you... I'll give you... Hold on. I'll probably give you the axe. Since you're Berserker, I feel like fighting with an axe is best for you. So, hold on. You'll get this battle axe. You don't have anything just yet. Then you will get something else. You will get the Sword from Heaven. Yes. And then your brother, Chief, you will get the Great Sword of the Papacy. There you go. So let's do that first. And then, right, I wanted to give some lands to our Filkia. Now, I find it a bit strange that she has the Filcaret, but also the Yaldom of Murcia. That is strange. She still holds the Temple of the Thunderdome, which I build at some point. So, yeah, that's odd. But anyway, I want to give you some... artifact 2. I want to give you, like, hold on. What was the one I wanted to give? I wanted to give away the Bone of St. Peter. I can't give that away. They're inactive. I can't give away the inactive things. That's unfortunate. Okay, well, then I guess in this case, I'm just going to keep the rest for now. We'll be moving forward. And did you just die? No, it's still Khalid. He just changed his picture for some reason. It's not... Okay. We'll pay to maintain the armor, for sure. Yeah, we'll definitely do that. And Khalid has sent an envoy with an offer. If we were to end this war, he will release all the captives and allow them safe passage. Very good. I think that is... Is that all we want? Now, that's basically been our goal. Now let's quickly check out. He's a wrath man. He has a hot temper. But he's also stressed. I think it would be good. I think he would be fine if this just ends. I think that would be fine. Alright, so we'll do this. We'll accept. And... Oh. Well, Anastasia is still imprisoned. Well, that's not good. He probably wants his wife back. Although they're not exactly lovers, he probably does want that. And maybe his concubine as well. So perhaps, I wonder if I can still declare war. Actually, we might be able to. Let's stand him down. And let's declare war because... Now, I'll tell you why. Because this is not what I wanted. I wanted everyone to be back. Not just the two princesses. I wanted everyone to be back. So he kind of... You know, he was kind of lying to us. So we're going to have to probably declare war on him too. Yeah. So we can go for tribute. Become our tributary. He once again... They can be called to war. Or... Do I want to go... No, you know what? Establish a tributary state. Let's see if he agrees to this. We can force any realm to pay 20% of their income. Let's go ahead and do that. Except... We can't. We can extort tribute, though. If we win... Let's do it. Let's do it. And let's raise these same men again. If you guys in command... I want to have you there. Okay. We'll see what he says. Maybe he's gonna try and sue for peace again. Now, let's quickly check you, because I've seen that she actually converted to the Shia heresy. I don't want to do that. So we're going to have to get the heritage education. You'll be educated by the court tutor. That's fine. And then your other daughter, Gila. Now, she's 8 years old. She's got the faith focus. Maybe we'll change that to... maybe duty. I can't. Okay. And then you have defeated the Dread King. You will arrange a betrothal with us. There you go. So that's another one thing. I think Bastarda wants his own daughter to be the Empress. And so that's why we're going to have to betroth her. If we will marry her, I'm not quite sure yet. That will depend on, well, how we turn out, basically. That's really going to be, yeah, what it depends on. Okay, so have we... I guess what we'll do is we'll see if this guy gives in or if he actually fights the war. And you have accepted. Very good. You've accepted the treasure as well. So have you. And you do like us a lot more now. We still have too many held duchies, but yeah, we'll be able to give them out. They're mostly in... Actually, Tangiers for some reason. We'll be able to give them out later, though. Yeah, okay, that's fine. Once I get rid of the Swedish possessions, that will be fine. And it appears as if Sultan Khalid wants to fight now. I guess he feels betrayed too. I guess I would feel betrayed too after he already released some prisoners, but not all. So yeah, war it's gonna be, but in the next episode. So thanks for watching. I hope you have enjoyed, and I will see you guys next time.